Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Live here, and John, we've got a problem, haven't we?
What? What's the problem?
The problem is, we've kind of run out of time. For a long time now, we've been successfully putting out a video pretty much every single day. Like, you know, in instances there have been like 24 hours where there hasn't been a video, but no point has there ever been 48 hours without a video. So pretty much, well, in fact, every single day we have been uploading a video to this channel, and we quite like this. We want to maintain it. Unfortunately, we're all working on things that either can't go out straight away, or they're taking up so much time that it's preventing us from doing multiple things. As a result, we've got a gap, haven't we?
Are you saying this video wasn't planned?
This video, John, wasn't planned, hence the title.
I wrote a script and everything. Everything I'm saying right now has been prepared.
So yeah, we just thought, oh god, well we don't want to not have a video, but at the same time it would feel kind of disingenuous to do anything, or at least try and do anything substantial in quite literally no time. Well, not literally no time, but figuratively no time. So we thought, why don't we play some Smash?
It was either this or I do a video ranking every Wii U button, which, to be fair, I'll do that.
To be fair, John, I think maybe you should have done that instead. That sounds like a hoot.
The X button, pretty good.
I like the X button.
The NFC reader, not bad.
Yeah,
is that a button?
Really? It is now. Do you know what isn't a button but deserves ranking? That connection port on the bottom that they used for power and nothing else.
Oh yeah. I remember when they first revealed the Wii U, they had a Zapper prototype in the trailer.
I think that did, didn't they?
Yeah.
That was I'm trying to go. Oh, he's out of MP. So yeah, this is live in case it wasn't. Oh, well, not live. But you know what I mean. We're doing this as we.
It's live for us. But
it's
not
live
for
us. It'll always be live for us. Oh, Johnny boy!
Out.
But yeah, one thing we did actually want to discuss randomly out of nowhere, just because you brought it up when we were doing the sync point. John, what did you make of the Detective Pikachu film?
I quite liked it. It's not something I really think about much. But during the movie, I was having a good time seeing all the Pokemon in their new style, and the writing wasn't bad. I thought it was okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, there's issues with it, absolutely. There's several issues with it, like the running sequence with all the Torterra. That's way too long. That's way too long.
That was pretty long.
It's like, okay, just like go now. Did you really blow this much of the budget on this section?
Yeah. I remember the game 2 ended on a cliffhanger, and they resolved it in the movie, but in a really dumb way. Where like Ryan Reynolds he's just there. And I think they just wanted to have Ryan Reynolds in the movie, his actual person. So that was a bit dumb.
It was a bit dumb, yeah. I never played the game properly. I briefly played the Japanese version for a video, but it never went any further than that.
Yeah. It's kind of a weird idea for the first live-action Pokemon movie to be about a 3DS spin-off that no one played.
Yeah, it was odd, wasn't it? But at the same time, it was actually... I thought the setting and the color, like the color design, was absolutely fantastic. Like, there are sections that are just drop-dead gorgeous with, whoa there, sunshine. With all the beautiful, like, neon lights and things like that.
Yeah, it was really good design. Some of the characters are pretty good too, to be honest.
Yeah.
I feel like they could really establish the world into something bigger, but I know it didn't meet the expectations they were looking for. Which it did fine, but it wasn't like a huge success.
Yeah, I mean,
whereas the Sonic movie was though. That was pretty huge.
The Sonic film is worse. It's just worse.
You say that though, but Alex, after the Sonic film, my partner and I found out we were pregnant. So what does that say? What does that say?
Sonic made you pregnant. Deviant art has come to life. But yeah, that was the strange thing about media, is that you were the one who was pregnant.
Yeah, it's just the way some bodies work.
Mostly female, but we're not here to judge. Get away from me.
I didn't mind the Sonic film. There were some lines I wish weren't in there, but...
There was quite a lot
fun.
about that film that I wish wasn't in there, but I would say overall it was distinctly average and largely forgettable.
As a kid, I watched the Sonic OVA a lot, the one with the Australian dub.
The what, sorry?
There was an Australian dub, and like Knuckles was very Australian.
Of
it was
what?
like a Metal
Of what?
Sonic, Sonic CD kind of movie. It didn't quite follow the plot of Sonic CD, but it was very.
How have I never heard of this? What did you say it was called? Sorry.
Just the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, but it's an OVA.
OVA.
I forget what it stands for, but it's basically like a feature-length anime film kind of thing.
Okay.
But it was fun. There were some weird moments in there. Like, I remember there's a scene where Robotnik kidnaps a girl, and then there's like a scene of their family in like a flashback sequence. It's weird, but...
Oh god, we're running out of time, John.
It.
All this rabbiting.
Oh
poor
no, the
Kazooie.
sudden death. Are you gonna use your Wonder Wing? No, he's gonna grab! No!
Because you were expecting me to use a Wonder Wing, I thought I wouldn't.
Oh dear. Hero is Alex's favorite opponent, by the way.
Oh, I loathe fighting Hero. To be fair, I don't mind fighting Hero compared to someone like Cloud. Cloud really annoys me. And I think it's just because Cloud has so many, like, I'm going to change character. Cloud has so many sort of, like, spammable potential. And I know there are plenty of other characters like that, but I feel that Cloud can do it in so many different ways. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know how to fight him. That's entirely possible. Or maybe it's a hangover from the good old days of Smash 4 where Cloud really was... where he really had some broken hitboxes. Didn't we have this fight, like, the other day?
I wasn't using my spells in that hero battle, actually. I was just kind of using the default
I was
ones.
chuffed to bits. Absolutely chuffed to bits.
We had a Byleth and Ridley fight the other day, and I don't think this is the best matchup for me.
Yeah, it's, admittedly, I don't play Smash nearly as well when I've got to talk, so, you may be at an advantage. I don't know. Do you play Smash
right now
well
I've not got a
talk?
hit on you, so I don't feel like I do have an advantage. Yeah, I don't have an advantage.
Oh, I did, I had a game, yesterday, in fact, when I was just playing Smash, because Sasha had to read, for a book group, and I don't really read, which is kind of bad, to be honest, but...
I've read before, like once or twice. Let me have a hit!
No! I had a match yesterday, at least at the time of recording. I don't know when this video is going out. When are we going to put this video out, John?
I'm not sure. Oh, come on! I need one! No! Oh, gosh. This is the worst match.
No!
Oh, even when you were vulnerable, no!
John, what's going on? Where's your
lost
Byleth?
my mojo.
Oh, no!
That's a victory for me.
The level of victory you're willing to accept drastically reduced except for time. Next, you're going to be starting to want to get a stock.
Oh god, no. That's too much. Can't get greedy now.
Oh! But yeah, I had a match the other day. Yesterday at the time recording. And I've completely forgotten everything about it that was significant, so I don't even know why I bothered bringing it up.
I'm changing my character.
I'll change mine as well, just for you. Just for you.
I'm not even that bad of a Byleth player. I just can't counter Ridley with them.
Ridley is, I don't know, I used to have real difficulty against Byleth as Ridley for a long time, but I don't know, maybe I just got used to it or something. Do you know you haven't played as in a long time? And I'm not saying you have to play as them, I'm just saying you haven't played as them in a long time.
Is it Pichu?
It's Pichu, yeah.
I'm being Pichu then.
Are you really?
Pichu.
Marvelous. If it wasn't immediately obvious, obviously you lovely people are looking at my screen. So you knew I was picking Pichu as well.
This is like the Pokemon movie where they have clones of each other.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Mortal Kombat film?
Yeah, I have.
Not the recent one. I haven't seen that one.
The original one.
Yeah. It's rubbish, isn't it?
It's in a good way, yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculously campy. I've seen bits of the sequel. That's terrible. That's just, like, atrocious. There's no... It's not even so bad it's good. It goes beyond the bell curve.
Yeah, Pichu used to be my main, but my problem with Elite Smash is once you've got a character in there, I don't want to use them anymore, out of fear of losing them. So I just don't play as Pichu as much as I used to.
That's interesting because I mostly play characters I want to who I've got into Elite Smash. Not exclusively by any stretch, but that's mostly who I play as.
Once I get someone into Elite Smash, I tend to move on to someone else. So right now I'm trying to get Mii Brawler in. So I wanted to get the Shantae Mii costume in there.
And if you do that, you can also get Doshin in. It's a win-win.
Yeah. Really, if a Mii gets in, everyone's in. So they can be whoever.
Everyone is in. That's the tagline. That's almost the tagline.
Ooh.
I can't remember any of Pichu's kill opportunities. I seem to remember he's got quite a few, especially against a lightweight like Pichu.
Pichu is kind of the best Pichu counter.
Is it really? Also, I was about to say, is Pichu actually... Oh, that was you that did that.
It's hard to tell sometimes, isn't it?
Isn't it just? Although I think you saved me because I still don't know how to recover as Pichu because I don't play as him. Oh, footstool. I was about to ask, is this do we know for a fact this Pichu is actually male? We do because of the dimorphism they have.
Yeah.
Hang on, no. Do Pichu have dimorphism? I know that Pikachu do. I will leave you alone whilst you do that.
I don't know if they do.
No?
Oh.
It's a shame you were clearly still looking at the screen because I was going to kill you. I mean, you've got a stock on me. It's cheating, but it's fair cheating.
I mean, compared to the last round, I think one stock is fine.
Well, then let me have that stock! God damn it, John. No! No!
Earned victory.
Oh, dearie, 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 dearie. Oh. So what?
It's weird to think we have just one character left, and then Smash is over.
Yeah,
Never
forever.
Again.
Yeah,
Yep.
no more
The
Smash.
finale.
Go home. No Johns. It took me a long time to work out what that meant.
I still don't quite know what it means. No excuses? Is that the meaning?
Kind of, yeah. A John or Johnning. Well, Johnning is to make excuses for why you lost a match. I don't know if it's exclusive to Smash, but that's mostly where I've heard it. And thus, a John is somebody who Johns.
I see. Well, I just got the notification that my Pro Controller battery is low,
Splendid.
which never happens. So if I die, that's my excuse.
Ah, I see. John.
Oh, my battery
Johnning.
died. Oh.
It's appropriate, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
It also got me to thinking this. I've seen a lot of people, well, I've seen numerous instances of people complaining about Elite Smash and Smash Online and stuff like that. Are those people just Johns?
Probably.
As the king of the Johns, is it you?
I feel like the GSP system is an unforgiving beast. Like, you lose more GSP than you earn for winning, which can be annoying. But also, if you've not touched a character before, then like your default GSP is basically near Elite Smash. Like, you can get a new character in just 2 rounds. Whereas you can spend hours and hours and hours trying to get one character in. And the more you fail, the more you're punished. So it's a harsh system. But yeah, it's not the worst in the world, but it has its problems.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's perfect by any stretch, but I don't think it's quite as bad as a lot of people make it out to be. At least not in my opinion. And
I feel like online as a whole isn't as bad as people make it out to be.
No, the thing that tickles me is the amount of people that complain about online and yet presumably still play an awful lot of online. And, I know that's, that's like saying, we should live in a fairer society. Ah, but you exist in a society. Therefore you are hypocrites. And, it's not a fair comparison. It's, it's a very flawed argument, but at the same time, the only way that Nintendo is truly going to improve on a system like this is if it's a failure. And it's the same with purchasing anything. If Smash Online was proven to be, sort of unsuccessful for Nintendo from their point of view, and people weren't buying things like, Switch Online subscriptions for it, they would maybe look at changing it. But as it stands, it's working for them, so there's no reason for them to change it.
I think when they did their financial report a few months ago, it was something like so over 30 million Switch Online subscribers, I think.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's like double the Wii U.
And it's sort of, again, this doesn't excuse poor service in any sense, but do you pay full price for Switch Online?
I do, yeah. I know there's a family plan, but it's just not that much. I don't really go out of my way to do much about it, I guess.
I am on a family plan with some friends, like 8 friends, so it costs me less than £5 a year.
Jeez.
Which, sort of people will say, oh, but a bad service, even a free one, is a bad service. And I mean,
sure.
That sounds a bit choosing beggery to me. Free service is a free service, this isn't free. But, $5 a year, come on. Is this really the hill that people want to die on? Still makes me,
it obviously could be better, sure, but for what it is, it's serviceable.
Yeah, it does the job, and you and I, we have quite a lot of fun with Smash Online, certainly, don't we?
Yeah. It's funny seeing, though, like, talking about Switch Online, it's funny seeing their tweets lately about Metroid. Like, they're going over the timeline of the franchise and everything like that, and in some of the posts, they follow them up with, you can play Metroid and Super Metroid via Switch Online.
Yeah.
And then there's just these awkward gaps, like, what about 2 and Fusion, which you just spoke about?
Yeah. It's a bit odd, and it's, it ties in very... They started doing that as I was writing the script for the video, which may or may not be out yet. I don't know when we're going to release this, whether it's today or tomorrow. Not tomorrow, it won't be tomorrow. But, yeah, the Metroid story video.
Yeah.
Which, I'm quite pleased with so far. Not finished editing it at the time of recording, but...
I've had a read of the script. It's good stuff.
Thank you. I made some slight tweaks, just to the wording, because I felt like I was repeating myself a little bit too much in certain places, but the core information is the same. And I had to be very careful with some finer details, because a lot of it is coming from things like the manga and things like that, which is fine, but I'm not even sure if Nintendo necessarily considers that lore. So I had to be sort of quite careful with, like, doing the broad strokes and things like that.
It's hard to tell, isn't it? I guess Zero Mission isn't, like, far from the manga in that whole Chozo engraving at the end of the game.
It
does seem pretty tightly connected.
What do you mean Chozo engraving? I'm not quite sure.
So when you get your power suit at the end of Zero Mission, and then you finish the game, after the credits, there's like a little engraving on... the statue where you got your suit, showing Samus with the Chozo, sort of like holding hands and everything like that.
Oh yeah, I mean it was always known that yes, Samus was raised by the Chozo, and they go over that in the games loads. But it's the fine details, like, for the longest time I thought both of Samus's parents were killed by Ridley. It's not true. Ridley killed Samus's mother, but Ridley's father, Samus's father, was sacrificed himself to destroy the space pirate mothership that was attacking K2L.
That begs a question, though. Does Ridley have a father?
I just want a slightly older-looking Ridley with a moustache holding a newspaper. I think we're going to need one more, because I need to render this, and if it ends up being long, it's going to take longer, and I need to render this over lunch, so it doesn't take up any valuable time.
Well, I'm going to be a random, then.
I'm going to be a rando as well. John, what are your plans for the weekend?
Oh, well, my plans for the weekend. On Sunday, I am having a BBQ.
Ooh. So am I, potentially.
Oh.
If the weather holds up. Because it's my partner's mum's name day, which is a Polish thing. It's basically an excuse to have a second... But you've lucked out on this one, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's basically an excuse to have another birthday in the year.
I wish I had an excuse to have another birthday.
Well, it's great. Become friends or potentially romantically attached to somebody who's Polish, at least in part.
I'll do that.
That's or maybe just, you know, sort of adopt it yourself. You know, do you need to be Polish? Only thing is, it has to be certain days, which is interesting. And incidentally, Sasha and I essentially share the same selection of name days because I'm not doing well.
Well, if anyone in the comments wants to be my Polish friend, then please speak up.
But yes, Sasha and I share the same selection of name days because Sasha is a form of Alexander.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so Sasha and Alex is kind of Alex and Alex. And in fact, when I was at university, I had some Latvian housemates at one point, and they called me Sasha. And it's like, that's not my name. But it was, it has an interesting quirk. I think it comes from, it's a Russian thing originally, but it's sort of more broadly Eastern European now. But I could be wrong. Yowzers. Bowsy Boy does have a bit of brunt on him, doesn't he?
Yowzers, Bowsers.
I don't know what to do. I've barely fought as Bowser full stop, and I've barely fought Pyro Mithra in comparison to other fighters, so I feel a little bit... that was
I've had a fair amount of
close.
experience fighting Pyro and Mithra. I found a lot of people online still play as them, whereas characters like Kazuya, they've kind of diminished a bit online.
They have, haven't they? And that's a bit of a shame, because I find Kazuya really good fun to fight.
Yeah.
Unlike Terry. Terry is still quite irritating to fight. And I don't know why.
I kind of like fighting Terry. They become quite different once they go over 100%, because you have to be a bit more defensive then. It's also quite easy to counter them at that point, because their moves last quite long.
Yes and no.
Oh, no.
I found with Terry, or at least, maybe it's just the Terrys I've been fighting, but it seems to be the same, like, 3 combos over and over again.
Uh-huh.
Which is... it's fine, it's just not fun.
Jab, 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 jab combo.
Yeah, it's mostly the down tilt that I found is something that people use, because it's super, super safe. Oh. Is it time for Bowsy Boy? Ah!
No!
To bring home the bacon. Ah! I'm gonna stop talking now because we want to concentrate. Why did it have to be Battlefield?
Yeah, not a great one for Bowser.
All his aerial gubbins. No!
Oh,
that's decisive.
No more bells.
Oh dear, I think I slightly peaked the microphone then.
It happens.
Yeah, well, there you have it. That is a very, obviously an extremely low effort video just because we wanted to put something out. But we wanted to be upfront about it and not suggest that, hey, here's a video we put loads of time into. But yeah, bit of relaxing stuff. Shame Xeon couldn't be here, but we can't edit after that because then we stop working after he comes online.
Time is an elusive beast, and
It
no one can
is.
tame it.
Yeah. But thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, let us know, because it was fun and very easy. And if you like this video, then why don't you smash that Bowser subscribe button and be sure to check out nintendolife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye bye.
If Bowser were voiced by me, he would sound a bit like this.